Hello. So today we'll be trying to create this first as our first beginner challenge for CAD Sunday. So now to create this, I'll pin this on my PRF here so I can always refer to it. So I'll create a new part. Yeah. Sorry, permit me to go back to my PRF. It's not pinned on the top of my view. So let me pin it at the top so it's always here for me to view when I want. So now what I can do is we need to create this. There are different approach you could use. You could start by creating this top and then you start creating this and this, which is fine. Can s- But for me, what I'll do is I'll use the revolve tool. I'll create I'll create this part and then proceed to revolve it to create this other part. Then I can now cut. So that's a faster approach to go about this. So bear with me as I go. So you can see we have 747 and this is radius and this is 19. So let's start with this. So what I will do is oh sorry, is to come here. So I want this to appear the way this is. So I have to use my top plane. So I'll come to my top plane, select my top plane, convert it to sketch, and then I can create a middle line here. So create a middle line, let me say, do something like this. So I'm just trying to look at this sketch to be able to see or understand what's there. So do something like this. It may not be perfect at first, but we'll, we'll aim for perfection later on. So the dimension from here to here is 70, and from here to here is 47. So that's what we are going to put into account. So permit me, I'm trying to be seen. I want you to be seeing this while we work on this. So from here to here is 70. So your solid work automatically it takes that dimension and adjusts your work area to that dimension. So from here to here likewise is 47, and then from here to here is 19. So I think you have this down. You have to now consider the measurement from here to here. Now you'll be looking at this and be like, they didn't give us the measurement from here to here. But when you look closely, you can see that they've given us a measurement of our inner cycle. They told us clearly that inner cycle is 25 diameter. So if we are taking, this is radius, so from here to here should be what? If this is 25, from here to here will be what? That's 25 divided by 2 for radius. But I don't understand if you get it. So this will be 25 divided by 2. I know you may be looking at it. It's not looking like what we don't worry, we'll arrange it. So you look at here and say, what is here? Here's 40. So you can specifically say, okay, from here to here is the radius, which is 20. Uh, you may be saying it doesn't look like patience. So now we've gotten this. Now, what is this inner one? This inner cycle, from what you can see here, it's 20. 20 radius 20. So from here to here should be of radius 20. Radius 20. Let's be careful. Sorry. Sorry. It's of radius diameter 13. Sorry, diameter 13. So our radius is 13 divided by 2. Forgive me for that mistake. So, and this, when you look at this is 20 from here to here. From what they gave us here, from here to here is 20. So from here to here is 20. Let me be careful. So comment, trying to make sure I'm not doing okay. Oh, it's the outward one. Sorry, is this the radius? They are still replicating here. So, careful when it comes to stuff like that. You're not careful, you just get a wrong dimension. So that aside, you've gotten this, but why is this not aligned? It's because it doesn't know that this and this is supposed to be aligned. So you click on them and say let's vertical. So you can see your sketch is fully defined. It's very important that when you start your sketch like this, you make them fully defined. The essence of making it fully defined is so that subsequently when you are trying to move your sketch around, probably when you put it in an assembly and you're trying to move around, it doesn't wobble also, it doesn't change or deform. So now we can now go to our features and revolve boss and say, okay, revolve this around here. Are you getting me? So it's going to do just that, to revolve these around the side. Now, one of the dilemma is you notice that it did revolve this around here, but then the distance is not what we want it to be now. So we have to go back here and tweak some things. Now we wanted this to revolve up to revolve this up to this part. I don't know if you understand. So from here to here was supposed to be, sorry, you can see it from here to here is 20. So from here to here we did a particular mistake, was supposed to be 10. That was the mistake we did. So when we go back, okay, so we having this control 7, you can see it clearly. Now with this, you have this. What you need to do is to get the cut at the top. So you click on this face and say you create your cut at the top. Your cut at the top is 13, diameter 13. So you can see cut through all. That's fine. So now what you need to do, control 7, see your side, you pick your top, still pick your top plane. You are left with this cut here and you are left with this at the bottom. So you can come and pick your center point slot and then create something here. Center point slot, and you create this. What you can do is now to dimension this. Say from here to here is 5. Then from here to here is 4.66. Okay, from here to here is 12.66. Now make sure these and these they are aligned vertically or they coincide on the same line. So you can see this is totally black. So I want to go ahead and create this so I wouldn't have to do it again. So let me create this other part. So you can use your corner point or your center point rectangle, whichever one. So let me just go with my corner point rectangle. So here, here, and then I select this part. I say okay, symmetric. So since this is already center, and then I can do this to this. I say 2, and then what's the height from here to here? 44. So from here to here is 44. So we've gotten this. Make sure this is aligned on this line. So collinear. So you've gotten that. Now with this you can cut. So what you do first of all is to cut this out and then cut them separately. So you go to extrude cut and then select contour. You have to select what you want to cut. So I'll be selecting this. I'll say okay, mid plane or true or on both sides. True or on both sides. So we'll be fast. So we've gotten this. The next thing we do is to say okay, this other cut. So I'll go and look at this and say extrude cut again. Now what I will be trying to do is select move direction through thin cut, no, come to this, and then I'll be selecting the contours I want to delete this sketch. I'll be going with this contour. So what I will do is to cut it to the other side, so this direction. So it should cut outside. I can do it through all or whatever. So you can see that it has cut this to this side. Now what I can now do is to mirror this. Mirror this. I want 3 of them or in total. So I can mirror. I go to mirror. I select. They say the faces I want to mirror. I can select. Sorry, not mirror. I go to circular pattern. Sorry, circular pattern. So where's my center? I select this, and then what do I want to circular pattern? I have to select what I want to circular pattern. Make sure it is in equal spacing, and then you tell it the number. So if you say 2, you just create 2. So I want 3 of them. So equal spaces around them. Please 360-degree. Then you say okay. When you look at this, you can see we've created an equal space around, and it's 360-degree. But then look at something. The diameters here is 1 mm. Here is 1 mm as well. So that's your fillet. So you come here, select this. Please make sure it's 1 mm. You can likewise go to the other side, select it, and likewise go to the other side and select. So you've gotten this. Likewise come here and then select this. So with this you have your total diameters. You can click this. Now you can see that you have successfully created this. You have successfully created this. When you look at it properly, it's looking like this in every aspect. If you section it, let's see, you did section it, you'll be seeing exactly what you're seeing in the other side. So that is this for this. Now what you need to do is to apply your material to this. So you come to material, right click and say apply. You said aluminum 1060 alloy. So you can click here or you go to configure and look for, you can see aluminium alloy. You say just write 1060 alloy. So you see it. This is it. You apply it on that part, and that's all. So you've applied your material. I don't want to be seeing all this thing. So sorry. So you've applied your material. Can't you see? Now what you need to do is to check the mass of that material. To check the mass of this material, you come here, sorry, go to evaluate tab and then go to mass property. You can see this is the mass of this material in what? Gram. So what we said is for you to look for the mass in kilogram. So to look for your mass in kilogram, you come to default. You can come here to properties, or let's say option. You come to option and then custom settings. Change this to kilogram. Just kilogram for now. So you can see that your answer is 0.07 kilogram. This is it in kilogram, and 65.69, I think, in gram. Let me change it back to gram so you see it. You can compare it now. See, in gram, this is it in gram, 69.56 in gram, and then in kilogram, this is it. So I trust that you've understood this. Uh, subsequent subsequent I think the other one we are going to trash it out. That's which is the last question to optimize this. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. Okay.